Question number 17. The endpoints of line segment AB are, and A has coordinates 5, -4, and B has coordinates 8, k. Find the value of k, so notice we don't have the y coordinate here. Find the value of k if the slope of this line segment is 11/3. So here's my, now I'm finding slope, so I need the slope formula. So here's my slope formula here, and I'm going to bring this up here. Actually, I guess I should leave it down before I substitute things in. So we're told that the slope is 11/3. So in place of m, we know the slope is 11/3. So we'll substitute 11/3 there. And I'm going to call these points x1, y1. So I'm going to call A my first point, and B is the second point. So the 8 is x2. The k value is the second y coordinate, or y2 value. So in my slope formula, in the numerator here, y2 minus y1 would be, y2 is k, and y1 is -4. So k take away -4 will be on top. And then in the denominator, I have x2 minus x1. So x2 is 8, x1 is 5. So 8 minus 5 there. And again, I substituted the 11/3 in place of m. Now I'm going to do a little bit of simplifying first here. So k subtract -4 is the same as k plus 4. That's how you can simplify that. Remember, subtracting is the same as adding the opposite. The opposite of -4 is 4, of course. And 8 minus 5 is 3. Now, a couple ways you can get rid of the 3's here. Number one, you could say, well, oh, they're both over 3. So if they're both over 3, then I guess that means that this numerator must equal this numerator. So 11 equals k plus 4. Now, if you don't see that, if you didn't notice that the two denominators were the same, here's a more normal way to do this. The denominators are 3. Well, they're both 3. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply both sides by 3 to get those denominators to divide out. So that's what I'm doing here. I took the 11/3 and multiplied by 3, and took the k plus 4 over 3 and multiplied by 3. And the whole purpose of that is so that this 3 divides out with the 3 we multiplied by, and then we're just left with 11. And these 3's divide out, and we're left with k plus 4 on the right. And I want to isolate for k, so I'm going to either bring the 4 over, and we would be subtracting it from the 11, or I could instead think of it this way. I could subtract 4 from both sides. The whole purpose of that on the right is so that those add to 0, and we're just left with k there. And now I still have 11 minus 4 over here. And so 11 minus 4 is 7. And if we look up here, that was answer A for the question, for number 17.